You're listening to Don't Miss This on Paris Underground Radio. For more great content, please join us on Patreon. Hello, and welcome to Don't Miss This, your weekly roundup of the best of what's happening in Paris. I'm your host, Jennifer Garrity, the creator and founder of the Paris Underground Radio podcast network, featuring podcasts on a wide range of topics that come out 6 days a week and are made for people just like you. This week's edition of Don't Miss This covers the week of Sunday, July 3rd through Saturday, July 9th, 2022. This Sunday, July 3rd, is the first Sunday of the month, and you already know that means free museums and a car-free Champs-Élysées. But what you might not expect is that the Champs-Élysées will be filled instead with dozens of floats and hundreds of parading dancers from all over the world. That's right. It's the 21st edition of the Carnaval Tropical de Paris. This event began as a beautiful celebration of Caribbean culture, and now integrates cultures like the Chinese, Brazilian, English, Dutch, Indonesian, and Colombian. For this edition, the theme is Overseas Territories, Europe, and the Three Oceans, in honor of the 6 months of French presidency of the European Union Council. In addition to the usual varied costumes, expect many in the yellows and blues of the European flag, speckled with stars and the colors of the overseas territories. At the end of the parade, the revelers will compete for awards like Best Choreography, Best Musician, Best Costume, and a Royal Carnival Court will be crowned. The Carnaval Tropical de Paris will begin at the Rond-Point des Champs-Élysées on Saturday, July 3rd at 1 p.m. and is free to attend. From the Caribbean corner of the 8th to the Korean one, the Korean Cultural Center invites you to their Taste Korea Festival, a unique and free immersive exhibit created around the famous Lantern Festival. The Lantern Festival, which is listed as an intangible humanity heritage by UNESCO, honors Korean Buddhist culture with a different kind of parade where thousands of people gather with paper lanterns. During Taste Festival, you'll discover culinary delights, watch screenings of great South Korean films, and encounter 2 exhibits on the diversity of Korean culture, from traditions to contemporaneity. Through video mapping projections, you'll be immersed in magical decor, where colored lights, lanterns, pagodas, dragons, drums, water lilies, and Buddhas parade before your eyes thanks to new visual technologies. You're invited to take off your shoes and walk on the ground where images are projected to make flowers and sparkling lights appear according to your footfalls. The Taste Festival will be at the Korean Cultural Center from now through September 9th. Each visit lasts around half an hour and is free to attend, although reservations are strongly recommended. More information can be found at coree-culture.org. That's COREE-CULTURE.org. Let's hop across the river and nestle into a jardin d'été, or a summer garden, at the lovely and green Musée de Quai Branly. From now through August 28th, the Quai Branly Garden will host a program for all around the themes of nature, the environment, and the living. These free activities will combine the relaxing and the festive, with games, writing workshops, reading programs, gardening and sewing, with introductions to Japanese kokidama, tales from around the world, green walks, and quizzes. In addition, you'll discover the 4th edition of the Hip Hop Collections Festival, where several hip-hop artists offer their new creations made from the museum's sound collections, as well as the Guinean Circus Baobab and a circus of Douane music from eastern Algeria. The Jardin d'été will be open at the Musée de Quai Branly Jacques Chirac from Sunday, July 3rd through August 28th and is free to attend. For more information, including programming, please visit quaibranly.fr. That's QUAIBRANLY.fr. The next event is only 1 day long, but it's a cool one, and I hope you're listening on the day this comes out, because on Sunday, July 3rd, those fun black and white columns in the Palais Royal will be covered in balloon flowers, and you can win one of 3,000 cultural prizes. Here's how it works. 3,000 white and gold recyclable balloons will cover the 260 columns that make up Les Deux Plateaux by Daniel Burin. Inside each balloon, you'll find one of 3,000 cultural gifts, including tickets to Hip Hop 360 at the Philharmonie, museums like the newly redesigned Cluny Museum, the Yves Saint Laurent Museum, the Bourse du Commerce, and the Louvre, or shows like the legendary Broadway play The Producers. Grande Cueillette de la Culture will be at 8 Rue de Montpensier beginning at 2:30 p.m. and access is free. If you like your films with a side of air conditioning, you'll appreciate the next two festivals, the Fête du Cinéma and the Avant Première Festival. First up, the Fête du Cinéma is back, with €4 screenings on all cinemas for all films from July 3rd through the 6th. Then the Avant Première Festival, where you can watch an advanced screening of one of 30 films in one of 30 cinemas in Paris before these films get their wider release. These films will be shown in the independent Parisian cinemas for only €6, and there will be meetings and debates with the film crews and guests after the screenings. The Fête du Cinéma will run throughout Paris from July 3rd to July 6th. Tickets are €4, and you can find more information at fêteducinema.com. That's FETEDUCINEMA.com. The Avant-Première Festival will take place in the 30 independent Parisian cinemas from July 4th through the 12th. Tickets are €6, and more information can be found at cinémaindépendantparisien.fr. That's CINEMASINDEPENDANTParisIENS.fr. There's a French touch coming to Galeries Lafayette beginning on Tuesday, July 5th. The summer-long French Touch Festival celebrates the new breath of French creation by inviting the most famous brands, designers, personalities, and collectives to share their visions of French creation with all its uniqueness and richness. This event, which lasts until August 31st, will be kicked off by a 5-day mini-festival on the department store's panoramic terrace. The 5-day festival, titled La Scène French Touch, features concerts, makeup and voguing workshops, crypto art exhibits, film screenings, and more. For the longer French Touch event, you'll find a historic staircase with a new trompe-l'œil fresco created by French artists from Studio GGSV. They've also redone the windows that will serve as a showcase for the new fashion brands for the French Touch, including Egon Lab, which marks Galeries Lafayette's first foray into digital fashion. In fact, you'll have the chance to enter a contest around Egon Lab's collection where you could win one of 3 original NFTs, if that's your thing. You'll also find Slow Fashion with Studio Rosalie and Salut Beauté, which promote eco-responsible fashion. There will be a pop-up store on the ground floor with a best-of from the collections of the graduate show of the IFM, Institut Français de Fashion, as well as photographs by artist Ambroise Thézenat, who followed the restoration of the Hôtel de la Marine on Place de la Concorde. French Touch will run from July 5th through August 8th, and the mini-festival La Scène French Touch will run from July 5th through the 10th and is free to attend with advanced registration. For more information, including programming, please visit haussmann.galerielafayette.com. That's HAUSSMANN.GALERIELAFAYETTE.com. And now for something out of this world. Beginning on Tuesday, July 6th, Le Musée de l'Air et de l'Espace, or the Air and Space Museum, will help you feel what it feels like to be an astronaut with a new immersive exhibit called Up to Space. Test a zero-gravity simulator, touch lunar and Martian rocks, and look at yourself in a distorting mirror which reflects the transformations of the face in space. This highly interactive exhibit invites you to follow the entire journey of a mission to space, starting with training. Then comes the boarding of the rocket, the trip to the moon, to Mars, and then to the International Space Station, where astronauts of all nationalities work, eat, sleep, play, and go to the bathroom. All aspects of this unusual life are covered. Of course, this stunning exhibit is enriched with incredible satellite images of Earth, allowing us to fully appreciate the beauty and diversity of our blue planet. Up to Space will be at Le Musée de l'Air et de l'Espace from July 5th through August 20th, 2023. And more information can be found at museairespace.fr. That's MUSEEAIRESPACE.fr. Would you like a little more fashion in your week? Well, you're in luck. A new fashion exhibit will be unveiled at the Musée des Arts Décoratifs in homage to haute couture designer Elsa Schiaparelli and her avant-garde fashion. The retrospective Shocking, Les Mondes Surréalistes d'Elsa Schiaparelli, or Shocking, the Surreal Worlds of Elsa Schiaparelli, will showcase the great moments of Elsa's career through 577 pieces, from her extravagant collection to her world-famous perfume to her taste for the spectacle and her artistic modernity for the 1930s and 40s. Discover 212 costumes, as well as 365 paintings, sculptures, jewels, perfume bottles, and ceramics. There will also be posters and photographs signed by the greatest names of the time, such as Marais, Salvador Dali, and Jean Cocteau. Highlights include her lobster dress, co-created with Salvador Dali, or her totally avant-garde Art Deco dress with Jean Denon. You'll also discover her legacy, from Yves Saint Laurent to John Galliano to Christian Delacroix. Silhouettes interpreted by famous couturiers will pay homage to the Italian designer. Shocking! Les Mondes Surréalistes d'Elsa Schiaparelli will be at the Musée des Arts Décoratifs from Wednesday, July 6th to Sunday, January 22nd, 2023. And you can find more info at madparis.fr. That's MADPARIS.fr. If you like your films without air conditioning, you're in luck. Beginning on Wednesday, July 6th, the Bar à Bulles on the roof of the Machine du Moulin Rouge will host an open-air film festival, Cinéma sur les Trois Ex-Sofilm. This free outdoor film screening will take place every Wednesday, and this year's theme is New Realities with Mirage as a common thread. It will feature 10 films about summer troubles, freewheeling travel, disturbed senses, and burning fantasies, beginning with Las Vegas Parano by Terry Gilliam. The screenings are free, as is registration, which can be done beginning on the Thursday before each screening. A waitlist is also possible on the night of from 8 p.m. on. Films will be broadcast in their original language with French subtitles. Cinéma sur les Trois Ex-Sofilm will take place at the Bar à Bulles every Wednesday from July 6th to September 7th, and for more information, including registration, please go to lamachinedumoulinrouge.com. That's LAMACHINEDUMOULINROUGE.com. Would you like even more open-air cinema? I know I would. Well, beginning on Friday, July 8th, Ciné Club Paradiso is back at the Scène Musicale for a 3-day program of free outdoor concerts and cinema. Dance to the rhythm of frenzied concerts and be awed by the giant screen of La Scène Musicale, the largest screen in Europe. You'll be treated to Phantom of the Paradise, Brian De Palma's glam rock spree and Daft Punk's favorite film, followed the next day by Milos Forman's adaptation of the hippie musical Hair. In closing, Paradiso will screen Lido by Kirill Serebrennikov, an immersion into the Soviet indie rock scene of the 1980s. A band, chosen according to the theme, will play ahead of the film. Ciné Club Paradiso will be at the Scène Musicale from July 8th to the 10th. It's free to attend and reservations are required. For more information, please visit mk2festivalparadiso.com. That's MK, the number 2, FESTIVALPARADISO.com. Is Paris the most romantic city in the world? Host Lily Heisey answers this very question in her podcast, Romancing in Paris, which takes you through the city, arrondissement by arrondissement, by exploring the most romantic and hidden spots Paris has to offer. Listen now to Romancing in Paris on ParisUndergroundRadio.com or wherever you listen to podcasts. Don't miss this. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. And now, back to Don't Miss This. On Saturday, July 9th, grab your favorite flip-flops and bathing suit and head to the center of Paris. That's right. Paris Plage is back. Along the Seine, deck chairs, ice cream, concerts, and relaxation await you for a great summer in Paris. Find a Swedish gym, tai chi, dance lessons, pétanque, and foosball for amateurs. If you're looking for something even sportier, head to the Bassin de la Villette for activities like canoeing, kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding, pedal boats, foosball, pétanque, and even a climbing wall on a barge. Feel like swimming? Head to the Bassin de la Villette bathing area located on the Quai de la Loire to take advantage of the pools that are open for free every day from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Paris Plage will be along the Seine River, the Canal de Lourdes, and the Bassin de la Villette from July 9th to August 21st. More information can be found at paris.fr. Speaking of Paris Plage, L'été du Canal is back. This year's circuit runs between the Bassin de la Villette, along the Canal de Lourdes, the Saint-Denis Canal, and on the northern loop of the Seine, and it will again be free or low cost. To make cruising fun, many water circuits have been announced. You can take trips focused on the history of the canal, street art, hip-hop, or cinema. You'll find free workshops, floating concerts, street art, open-air cinema, and walks along the Canal de Lourdes, the Saint-Denis Canal, as well as on the side of the Bassin de la Villette. And for those who would like to literally get into the water, you can take supervised kayak trips on the Canal de Lourdes. L'été du Canal will run from July 9th to August 14th, and most events are free to attend. More information can be found at tourisme93.com. That's TOURISME, the numbers 93.com. What's that? You'd like another free film festival? But you'd like it opposite Ile Saint-Louis, with a program dedicated to Italy? Well, all right then. For 1 week, you'll be able to indulge in the brand new Dolce Vita sur Seine Film Festival facing Ile Saint-Louis under the Quai des Célestins. This free event aims to reaffirm the friendship between Paris and Rome. In addition to the open-air film screenings, you'll find a photo exhibit dedicated to Italian film, a theatrical tribute to Pier Paolo Pasolini, a music concert to films by Federico Fellini, and Italian cuisine. At the same time, the Isola del Cinema Film Festival will be held in Rome. During these twin events, the two mayors of the capitals will visit each other to celebrate the long friendship between the two cities. Dolce Vita sur Seine will take place from July 9th through the 14th under the Quai des Célestins, and more information, including programming, can be found at dolcevitaseursene.com. That's DOLCEVITASURSEINE.com. How would you like to play a game inside the Jardin des Tuileries? Beginning on July 9th, the Louvre will launch a new free summer game. Put yourselves into teams of 2 to 6 and search the garden for the secret of Arcadia 2. For several years, people have been looking for one of Arcadia's most illustrious inhabitants without success. She's an exceptional woman, an Arcadian so lively that we cannot distinguish her with the naked eye. Will you be able to find her? Fortunately, for centuries, artists have designed works that reveal the nature of Arcadia. Follow their eyes, and you will see too. This game mixes puzzles of observation, reflection, and logic. It's completely free, non-competitive, and is accessible to children over 8 and people with reduced mobility. At the end of the course, each team will be able to answer an additional question by email to become one of the big winners of the week and win entrance tickets to the Louvre or flower bulbs from the Tuileries Garden. The Secret of Arcadia 2 will run every day from July 9th to August 28th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and lasts approximately an hour and 15 minutes. Reservation is mandatory on ticketlouvre.com. That's TICKETLOUVRE.fr. Well, that's it for this week's roundup of Don't Miss This. For more great content, including a look behind the scenes, videos from Paris, a book club, and exclusive events, please join me on Patreon at patreon.com/Paris Underground Radio. If you enjoyed this roundup, please tell a friend. If you venture out to any of the events mentioned in this podcast, please let me know and tag Paris Underground Radio on Facebook or Instagram. And if you think you have an event we should know about, please feel free to email me at hello@parisundergroundradio.com with the subject line, Don't Miss This. I'm your host, Jennifer Garrity. You can find me on all socials at Jennyphoria. That's JENNYPHORIA. Don't Miss This is produced by me for Paris Underground Radio. For more on Don't Miss This and shows like it, please go to parisundergroundradio.com. Thank you so much for listening and happy exploring. Don't Miss This is produced by Jennifer Garrity for Paris Underground Radio. For more on this show and shows like it, please go to parisundergroundradio.com.